My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arakir Galaderthan, head of the money team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Warhammer 2, as we continue on now, finally making ground. The Lizardmen, who are our firm allies, or will be in time, coming up from the east, have firmly rooted out the Skaven corruption from the southern edge of the, I believe, World's Edge Mountains. World's Edge Mountains. They've made it as north as Krabtomen and the Misty Mountain. We, however, have just taken Karak 8 Peaks, and then we shall head south and take Crooked Fang Fort and Dringorakas as well, which we shall rename. And then the Eshin are really on the back foot, and we can then set about finishing off the Broken Axe tribe, or whatever they're called. And we'll finally get that part of our short win condition under wraps, which is defeat the Broken Axe. We've got 2 of them done already, and we only have 3 more to get. And one of them requires we just simply get 2 more Warden supplies. Away on Ulthuan, things have really turned rather nicely for us. Eotane has used its not insignificant might to deal with the forces of Nagaron, who are now trapped to the north behind a sea of chaos, and I'm sure they will come again, but chaos will keep them at bay for a short while. Our army on Ulthuan is but a turn away from being ready, and Nienor the Fair is going to head out and reclaim Mousillon. We're going to take the fight back to the undead, because I hate them. And we need to teach them a lesson for all they have done to us and how they have wronged us. In time, of course, I hope and seek... Oh, the Skaven have arrived on Ulthuan. That's disappointing. In time, I hope to confederate with Eotane, and then we can deal with the troubles away to the west. These people are my firm friends, the Hunt Marshal's expedition, despite the fact they've destroyed the Lizardmen. We are good terms with them, but the Skeggi remain a bit of a thorn in everyone's side there in the centre. So if we can, we could send troops that way as well, which would be good. But we need to take out Mousillon first, and then that will free up at least some of the old world to then get them to grow. It's one of those, it's a strange situation where the border princes are ranked higher than the empire itself, but that is the position we find ourselves in. It is only the dwarves who do well in the east, and perhaps a touch of Kislev sprinkled in there for good measure as well. So that's the situation we're in. I do believe we are just ending the turn now, though, as Eltharion cannot move. We're going to swap Eltharion's archers out for some Mistwalker units, because that will be better. Our army down here has just retaken Dragonhorn Mines, Hyphalia. And Hyphalia is then going to move up and hit Stone Mine Tower, so that we can claim 3 of this region's provinces and start making it really like us by getting even more plazas. One hopes. Anyway, we need to get the Untainted thing to stop the Skaven corrupting this place. But the Untainted building is going to be more used there. But for now, we are ending the turn. There is room in Athel Tamara at the moment for anyone who wishes to come and take leave of our hospitality. But at the moment, there are few candidates. Deloria, you went over to Eotane. Or the new DeLorean went over to Eotane. And you will note that the Cult of Pleasure managed to sneak in, take the Griffin Gate, take Whitefire Tor, promptly get their army destroyed, but hold on to the village somehow. So there's one blighted province there, as well as, of course, the Skaven Taint. And the Skeggi are using this as an opportunity to attack us as well, but the Skeggi, of course,
if not,
are little threat to us, really. You're at war with Chaos, so go on then. The Skeggi only have 4 regions. I'm surprised no one's taken them out yet. Oh, I tell you what we are going to do is turn off the viewing of those Warriors of Chaos. Because they don't normally actually do anything. They just annoy us. Right, the Skaven have reared their heads. They're raiding here somewhere.
Scholar Supreme.
But where? It could be... Where does the Dragonhorn Mine province end and Bitterstone Mine begin? They may well be up there.
I see the winds. Bring me my
Let's get her into the town. There's a Skaven army there somewhere, but we'll find and deal with them in due course. Aha! Yes, please do upgrade. Oh, I've got a lot of money. We've got the horses out, didn't we? And other than that, though, the plaza will be able to upgrade. And I don't want to build those, but I do want this place to become a military location, so I've got to wait until we've got those available. So for the the short turn that it takes you to build and you to build, we may as well build those for now. Although no, because that will give 100 gold coins. It costs 800. It means you'll take 8 turns to pay us back. And we're going to destroy it in only 6 turns, which means it won't pay us back. But then we get some money back from destroying it, so I think it will be worthwhile. The growth one obviously has no economic bonus, it's just for the growth, so if you want growth, you've got to get it, and if you don't, you're not going to bother with it. It's as simple as that. Right, so Hyphalia will chase down that last Eshin army that is roaming in the Bitterstone mine area. But our true power now rises. Nienor the Fair is ready. We could move and take the Shrine of Cain, but I'm not overly concerned about the Shrine of Cain. The Whitefire Tor. Oh, the Cult of Pleasure come again. See, I'd be very tempted to try and broker peace with Musalon, to be honest, so that we can go and deal with the Dark Elves. But we're at war with so many. They really dislike me. No, but they're kind of interested. Oh, they've accepted. They're still at war with Eotane, though. But, Eotane, I will assist you in this endeavour. Nienor the Fair, I'm going to send you to Skeggy. They have a whole region there. No, the Fallen Gates. Ah, yes, no, we can claim all of that one. We can get Heshwattle, Skeggy itself, the Ziggurat of Dawn, and then move on the Fallen Gates and hit the Cult of Pleasure from the south and see how they like it. I think it shall be done. So, Nienor, your charge is set. If you could go straight through and hit Port Reaver, I think that would be best. So set yourself to the ocean. Can I give you the Mathlan person? Where's the Mathlan person? Herald of Mathlan, take that one. And banner, public order. Public order is relatively useful. Let's take an enemy hero chance one as well, because you'll probably come under a lot of enemy hero attacks. And then you might as well take the banners because you've got more room. Yeah, I'll take a bard too. Oh, it gives a vanguard deployment for archers and spearmen units. Oh, that's very handy. Sisters of Avalon, though, are not archers or spearmen. So that doesn't really help that army too much, because you haven't got any of those units. You might as well just take that, I suppose. That will give you a blast of magical down. Oh, a Book of Asher, that's useful. And you can take a weapon, although again, not overly important because you won't be really fighting anyone, you'll just be casting spells. Melee defense, charmed shield. Oh yeah, let's go for that. Oh no, ward saving. Let's do that one because I don't have to do anything and then she's still buffed. Similarly, Van Braces of Defense, take those. Perfect. So away she goes. We set sail at last.
Bring down the canvas.
And with any luck, we will find only victory awaiting us out in the fields beyond. But with only having 3 armies, that is all that we can do. She's taking a very long time to replenish. We need to get that elven healing power. Or the elven healing trait. We need to improve that greatly. How can I help you? Ah, yeah, go on. Nice.
I will consider any suggestion.
And you are after military access. I thought you would. So I offered you 3,000 coins for military access, and you said no, 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 sir. How we'd spit at your pathetic offering. But then you've come to me and you've asked me to pay you only 240 for the same thing. Again, the AI is moronic. It's because the AI has no fortune telling, does it? It takes the situation as it sees it at that exact moment, and at that exact moment they had not yet reached the point that they liked me enough to say yes, and so they reject it. But now they're at a point where they like me, so only a small amount of gold will suffice. Where do we think the Skaven went? I don't want to be chasing them down for days on end, but we can't really have them. Oh, there they are. One hopes, anyway.
Seek out enemies.
Yeah, just keep pressing. We'll take the fort from them. They'll have no idea what hit them. I think I might send her to Carrick 8 Peaks because our southern flank, unless the Eshin really lose their mind, which is not beyond the realms of possibility, the southern flank is safe. Although, actually, having said that, no, Eltharion is going to head south, so that doesn't matter at all. So we will send her to Carrick 8 Peaks, where she can act as something of a garrison for a while, and then prepare to head out east that way. Oh, we can get even more growth. Oh, and cavalry replenishment. We've got so much money, I don't know why I'm even caring about these financial considerations. It matters not.
Trained by the White Tower.
Right, you're going to Port Reaver. We're going to show the Hunt Marshal's expedition what they've been doing wrong all this time. Oh. Oh, Farsight, yes please. Favourable winds. Campaign movement range 25% and 1,500. Fantastic. We're at war with the Skeggy. We just need to land there. Oh, is that where you have to land to get to Port Reaver? Surely not. You can land right on it, can't you? Well, we'll go to there. We're a few turns away from there anyway, and she's going to take a little bit of attrition, but when she lands... Oh boy, when she lands! And then we just have to hope that Eotane are able to do something. I have concern of their prowess at the moment. Torkothic. Do you want to go for the growth one? Because you're 9 turns away, and we don't really need the money as much anymore. So yeah, let's get you to grow. Tower of Rest is as full as it can be. White Tower of Hoeth is as big as it can be. No issues there. And away in our eastern provinces, you are not yet there. But you only need a 5. You're on a 3. But I think we'll swap you out for growth as well. And you guys stick with the Untainted. Definitely stick with the Untainted. And when that one can upgrade, we'll upgrade that one first. So that we can get the Skaven building in there. Because we don't want to put that in the main town. Oh, and we can build the Dragonhorn mines. We'll take a Plaza again, because you just like us. Oh no, I was sending her north, wasn't I? I was sending you north to attack them. They are at war with Karahas Akarak, who are my firm friends. But they are military allies with all the people in the south. Yes, look how green it is down there. So no, we don't want to attack them. Farthest thing from our thoughts, to be honest. And even though they're at war with Karazakarak, they actually like each other. So that's a bit bizarre.
Never.
So, very well. They'll keep with that. Now, the only thing I did want to check, though, is...
Greetings.
No, I didn't think so. You can't confederate with a nation that is not your own nation. So that's a mod thing, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's about to rebel. Oh, hates us so much. Right, she's going to have to go back and just take out the rebellion, and then she can head out. Trade agreement dissolved, Order of Lawmasters and myself. Access is broken between them and myself. Oh, because they confederated with Eotane. Underway interception of Mutin. I'm not. We're going to auto-resolve that because it'll be a simple victory. So they tried to send an army out, or they tried to send an army back, and they have failed abysmally in that task. For Eltharion the Grim does not abide the enemy to slick by him as a shade in the night. His eyes are ever watchful. Eotane got Teclis on board. That's interesting. That's why we lost all those Order of Law Master points. But don't worry, Eotane, I'm going to hit Skeggy and I'm going to wipe them out. Ah, yes. Servants of Chaos. I'm really not interested in what you're up to. I've never been attacked by them. There always seems to be someone else. Ah, similarly, Puppets of Chaos. No, you're way too far away for me to care. Just do what you're doing and bugger off. Yes. Ah, there's more raiding in Bitterstone Mine. The army did not. Which means there it is. Queek. Down there and try and get Queek. And Eltharion is here for Crooked Fang Force. Ooh, the battle is not entirely in our favour. Oh, but they'll only hold out for 8 turns. We'll build a couple of siege equipments, and they're going to start losing troops in 2 turns, so we might as well siege them for a while. We're in no great rush. She's about to fight those two anyway. And of course, the Skeggy, the war with the Skeggy comes. Oh, I should have mentioned which episode number this is, shouldn't I? This is episode number 16. Sorry, that's way too late into the day to say it. And Eltharion has reached rank 40, which I understand to be the highest rank available. So this is our last point. He gets nothing further. I'd be tempted to go with Elven Healing, to be honest. Because either that or Temper. Temper, we haven't fought anything that flies. I don't think there's too much point getting... Ah, that's a passive ability. Shield of Sapphire. A constant augment around him, or ward save around him. And it affects all allies. And it's map wide, blimey. It's 11% damage resistance, that's pretty good. So it's a constant buff. So then why is the Shield of Saphir only for 9 seconds if it's a constant buff? I'm not really sure. That makes the archers better. Those are all around him. Or we get the healing, which gives an 8% replenishment rate and then a minus 8% attrition. So losing. No, I think we'll go with the Shield of Saphir and just boost everyone. Turin. We'll start with the Blade Shield. Move you through. Let's see if the Skaven come back to try and help, or if Queek will sit out there and just waste away. But I thought that he was still out there. I didn't think that it was... Oh no, Queek died, didn't he? No, he did make it away, didn't he? Yeah. And where are you heading off? Into the mists. Right, so I think we'll have to nip over and take Bitterstone. Queek is going to get Dragonhorn. I mean, we're going to lose 1 or 2 of them, so we've got to make the decision on who the 1 or the 2 is going to be. And we must then be at war with them, but I didn't think I was at war with them. But I must be. But why am I at war with lizardmen of the far south?
I see the winds, infused by Hoet's
I'm going to go for
wisdom.
them, and then we'll go down and hit the raiding party. And we will fight it, because there's some units I've not seen. So Goblin Rock Lobbers. No, we've seen the Wolf Riders. We've seen basically everything else, but I would like to fight it. Tor Ivres. Hephilia versus Ugrok Dribblechin. Why would you call yourself Dribblechin? Even surely in Orc culture, it can't be seen as a sign of strength or self-control to be a dribbler. What a silly name you've chosen, sir.
As you say.
Anywho, let's just do the standard line then, shall we?
Spearman.
Silver and Guard.
White lions.
No, they're going to flank us, aren't they? Like little
It shall be done.
children. Silver and Guard, your melee attack 32, melee defense 47, melee attack 41, melee defense 60. Wow, you are way better.
Understood.
I know you're our main archers, but we're going to hold the line with you.
It will be
I'm
done.
going to move 2 of you around here. And we're going to properly stand on the flanks like a real box. Because we do have still a lot of other archers that can form in the gaps there.
White lions.
Let's see how the AI deals with the box being completely surrounded. Let's see what their little brains do as we actually stand in a square. How will they ever flank today? Let's find out. Ah, Eagle, there is a task for you because they got the rock lobbers, haven't they? Oh, it's over there. And they're going to lob rocks at us until we do move. That's interesting. I've never known the AI to actually sit back. This is the first time I've ever seen them do it. Ah, we killed an actual... Let's move the line forward then. Let's start shooting them. It's not long until the Sentinels of Asteril, whatever they called. Sentinels of Asteril. It is Asteril. Right, let's get the Eagle out. But it's caught their attention and they're shooting their own troops. Yeah, but they're still lobbing rocks at us. Move the line forward. The Eagle has sacrificed much for this. Through they go. And then the archers come. Positions are founded. Surely you're in range. Yes. And in they come. They don't have anything on. They're basically wearing a loincloth. Their shields are raised. As the sentinels give them another keen-eyed volley. They are just going to charge into us. I suppose because I wonder if the AI sees this unit as a pure archer unit and doesn't think, hang on, that's a spear unit. Ah, they made it through our little gap.
Loyal. We away.
Right, the AI didn't try to flank us very much at all. Where's the rock lobber? Yeah, go for that.
White lions.
So let's get the white lions in.
We will obey. Onward. Moving out.
Spearman move, you guys go to there.
Orders received.
The front line holds nicely. Oh, the rock block is coming for us.
Without fail.
Rangers,
March.
get yourselves through there. That's the Silver and Guard move in. You guys can curl over there.
Swiftly.
Eagle, are you off again? Yeah, no, not surprising. We have taken quite a lot of losses, actually.
We will obey.
Acknowledge. We will obey.
Asur, advance.
You support the Silver and Guard.
We will obey.
White Lions do the same.
Moving out. At once.
They never really charge when you give them a shift charge order. So when it's a waypoint charge order, they don't seem to give it their full go, you know? They just sort of half-arse it. Ah, Hephilia, let's do something with you.
I summon the wind.
Yeah, nice, that'll do. I mean, it wasn't fantastic. You killed 7. Could be better. Room for improvement. Room for improvement. Yeah, they're breaking. It's over. Kill as many as you can, though. Everything that gets away will come back to give us grief, and we've got to now try and replenish as quick as we can to take down Queek. But Queek is not replenishing because Queek is nowhere near friendly land. We lost 115. Oh, of course, no, the numbers aren't very useful, are they? It tells you the total amount your forces, the total number of entities you would have were your army at full strength. So it looked like we'd lost 600, when in truth, we actually lost hardly any, because the 600 we'd already shown to lost were lost before the battle even begun. But the Teeth Snatchers rebels under Ugrok Drubelchin met their match, and then some easily, of course. They've got barely any kills. And our Golden Sword, Sentinels of Astaril, 85. 89. She only killed those 7.
They'll spare Asur half.
But at least we get a bit of replenishment for our troubles.
Master of high magic.
And then we get a bit more replenishment for our
Led
further
by the
troubles.
winds. Safari's servant.
Try and get
Do
her
not
back.
tarry.
And then, could you give me another Quartermaster? No, you're already at Quartermaster. Give me another Elven healing then. Let's get these people healing quicker.
Gifted advisor.
But well done, Hephilia. You're up. Dragon, you're definitely going to get attacked again. The Queek is going to come in and tear you to the ground because that's just what he does over and 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 over again. But Eltharion, and can we move, or had I already moved? Ah, yes, we can move. We close in on Port Reaver. See, she's taking us that way. Why is she taking us that way? That area doesn't look too good, does it? While sailing on high winds, your lookout spotted something in the waters of the stern that may have been interested to you, but you were sailing too fast to identify what it was. Switch to default stance before returning to the location to take a closer look. Not overly concerned, if I'm honest. I'm assuming, like all things in this game, there will be both a positive and a negative outcome of searching that place, and I'm not all that interested. But the Cult of Pleasure attacks us on Ulthuan, but I will soon see to them. Don't worry about that. Right, let's look into this little mystery then. Who are we? You are the Mukip, Sentinels of Shifti. You are at war with me. For some bizarre reason, I don't remember going to war with you. You're not actually at war with Eotane, so peace treaty with you would be good. Kislev, you're liking me a bit more. Come on. Nope. Nope, not feeling it. Ah, the Itza, we want to get them on board. And the reason we want to get them on board is because we want to confederate with Eotane, which will bring those settlements under our command. No, they have none of it. Alright, let's give them some rights then. Which one was that? Itza, wasn't it? Smallest word in the list. And I can't see it because it's the third down. Oh, that's expensive. But it's done. Right, so we won't bother showing us what's going on with them anymore, and I think we can end the turn. Yes, it's a shame you couldn't get back to Bitterstone Mine, and I need to swap out some of your units to give you a bit more of a chance, you know? No, we definitely won't get the second tier of that building.
Strike them down.
That's not going to help us. And another end to the turn. we shall easily be able to wipe the Skaven. With the, I mean, the Lizardmen are absolutely dominating. Absolutely dominating. But their only enemy is the Eshin. And Nagorond has made it through. We will build a second army on Nolth 1, for we will be attacked by the Dark Elves some more. Eotane, what is going on here? Get involved more. Oh, and there they are. As expected, they've come back. They've taken the province. They've sacked it for some stupid reason. And then they're trying to ambush us because they know we're going to come back. But once they're gone, they're gone. That's Eshin's only army over here. And the rest of his force would be stupid to not be either targeting me or the Lizardmen. I wouldn't put it past them because the AI forgoes logic when the time when the tide really turns against them, or just generally any time of the day. Logic isn't something that they know too well. Aha! There they are. 2 armies of Eshin. There's a third one up there. You're at war with Karazakarak, right?
Long shadows.
Oh, you're not at war with Karazakarak. Can I get Karazakarak involved?
Yes!
Come on.
All here are honored dwarf.
Oh, no, of course, because you really like each other, don't you? Yes. So I can't get you to go to war with them, whether I like it or not. I could probably give you all the money I have, and you still won't do it.
Never.
Yes, I'd forgotten about that. The Eshin are apparently shrewd diplomats.
Purest sorcery. Ready yourselves. There I must go.
Now they're there. They're right there. I know that they are there, but I can't move past them because we will get ambushed. But I'm not sure that's the end of the world. I think she'd probably be able to still win it. Her army has healed quite a lot, quite substantially. Is there any way to root out Lilith's Pressing? We get minus 10 movement range. We get experience gain for spellcasters, Winds of Magic, miscast base down, and speed for spellcasters. That's not really all that worthwhile, is it? Immune to attrition in camp. Enables replenishment access. Yes, of course. Yeah. But you can't move. No, we have no choice but to either spring the trap or hope that by getting near to them.
Archmage marches. Hoeth's disciple. Hoeth sends us.
No.
I know.
There we are.
Destination.
We caught them. But we didn't get ambushed, so it's just a normal battle.
One prevails.
We'll take them down easily. And then she can then try and move over, unless we're going to get another rebellion. It did say Eastern Badlands is about to rebel again, didn't it? It just hates us. I'm not sure why. And I can't sell the regions to the Border Princes to just get them off my hands. Which is what I'd like to do.
For duty.
Now, despite the setting, I'm sure they will still come for us. But that's not a very good hill that we have there, really, is it? That one's perhaps a touch better. And then we can't get flanked if we stand there. You guys go out on the edge.
As you say, we go.
Alright, speed her up, as they are going to take a day and a half to get to us. We have come under attack from their usual ability.
It will be done.
Loyal.
We away. By Eltharion.
Orders received. It will be done. Death to all.
Turn on them together. They're trying to flank us. Skaven Slave Spears. I'll have a taste of 2 Ranger units right in the woolies.
Lions.
And of course they're targeting our archers.
Unlimited power.
Can you do a bomb right on top of them? That'd be smashing if you would. How did you miss? How did you miss? They were 3 feet in front
For
of you.
duty. Attack. Orders received.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Archers! Death to all!
Look at them, desperate.
Without fail, it will be done.
Attack!
Understood. Attack!
Acknowledged!
Alright, spears, let's move you out. The enemy is not actually attacking us. They're more interested in our white lions than they are than anything
As you
else.
say, it shall be done.
And they popped up an army over there rather than
Archers! For our
archers over here. There's warp throwers. The sentinels have got this, don't worry.
To battle!
Pull back!
Ah, the white lions did not like that situation, and the eagle has died.
It will be done.
Spearmen!
Spearmen move out over there. They desperately tried to flank again. They've even considered going.
Loyal!
I talk about flanking way too much. I need to just stop. We need to just accept
Archers!
the AI flanks and just move on with our lives.
Acknowledged!
Victory may well be within our grasp, but whilst Queek still lives,
Sinner!
Queek,
Oriole!
victory can never be achieved.
Loyal! We will obey! Acknowledged! Lacoy! Archers! Steel! We will obey!
You guys are fighting on. You guys are dealing with them, no trouble.
True magic is mine.
Give that a blast.
Magic's unleashed.
Oh, what are you doing?
Led by
I am the
fire.
damned spell woman.
I will not tarry.
Look, you're standing right next to them. Just turn around and blast them. Better. Oh, can that only be targeted? But you're not in melee. Oh, there you go. You can do it over there.
Witness true magic.
Oh, cool. And very successful it was.
Understood!
Archers, it shall be done. Quickly now.
We away!
Right, everyone can turn and face because no one has any targets left.
Withdraw!
So everyone's on Queek, including her if we can get her out. I need to get her onto something that moves quicker. Can I give her a horse or something?
Loyal.
They're breaking. They're soon to break.
Assor arch.
We want Queek, so as soon as it goes, let's do it now. In fact,
Archers. Kill them.
Spell caster supreme.
hit him with that.
Observe my reign.
Please do hit him. He's standing still. It can't be too difficult. Ah, you missed. You missed when he's standing still, Hephilia. Hephilia, I can't help but feel that your heart's not in this. Oh! And with like 1 health left, he managed to escape. 14. He had literally 14 health left. Oh, God's sake. She's so useless. She has... That firebomb spell lets me down so often. The Rangers killed 150 people. The Sentinels of Asaril between them killed nearly 600. And she killed 50. The Archers killed almost more than her. And they spent most of the time dealing off the sort of... Boom! Clan rats out of nowhere power.
Our lessons. Spare Assor hands from toil.
Oh, I think we actually lost a unit there.
Master
3
of
units,
my
in fact.
magic. A new fortress of magic.
Renowned and feared. Gives even more money.
I will study
Which is
here.
brilliant because we need it, as we say, because Nagaron are coming back, and we can't just allow them to stand or to be here and attack us. So we will need another lord, but it's going to increase our upkeep significantly, and we're going to start losing money. Oh wow! Minus upkeep for archers, spearmen, Silverin, Lothern, Shadow, Sisters of Avalon. Oh, we're sold. Belethlech. Welcome to the army. 2,590.
Grace given forward. Can I offer assistance?
Route Marcher and Bonded Service. Smashing. And I'm going to call you Beleg. And I'm going to call you Beleg Kuthalion. Beleg Strongbow. And let's start you off with the Sisters of Avalon that you love so dearly. You could get just shy of 10 of them before we start losing money. So we'll get 5 of those. And I'd really like Silver and Guard, but they cost an awful lot. 4 and 5. Let's see how we do with that for now. We're about to attack the Skeggy, so we get that advantage.
High Elven Archmage.
Oh, wow, you can't move anywhere when we swap you to that. Can I really not land right there? Can you really not land right there?
Set sail.
We'll try on the next one. We'll take her out of move quick. I'm sure that we can land just there. We just got to be in the right movement setting. Fortunately, they didn't destroy that, so we still get some advantage. And they're obviously dying, and we get to replenish, so that's all going quite nicely. And Crooked Fang Fort should now be losing people. This is the first turn that they'll start losing people, so that's good. I'm happy to just continue the siege there. I know they're about to attack Karak 8 Peaks, but that doesn't really bother me. With the lizards. The lizardmen seem to have stopped, though, as if some sort of hidden force within them has told them that they've gone as far as they need go. Almost as if the game has said, oh, hang on, you're performing a little bit too well. Let's just pull back a bit, shall we? I assume that if you aren't playing as Imric in the Mortal Empires campaign, that he actually starts in Calador back on Ulthuan, because otherwise we're about to bump into him, which would mean he's definitely dead. Which is a shame. But there's nothing else that we can build here. Malekith himself comes for Ulthuan. Oh, and he's definitely going to hit Eotane in Varda's Haven. So we've got to be ready with an army for them. But as I say, we're attacking the Skeggy. And who's about to rebel? Eastern Badlands. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, no, that's not a problem. You can rebel to your heart's content. Eshin will deal with you before I do. The cat comes. And as does Nagaron. Oh no, go for Eotane! Don't go for me. I am but a lowly Asur prince. My realm bears no threat to you. Oh, but the Cult of Pleasure are really hitting Eotane. That's why we need to get over and start helping them. We can start taking the cult's lands from their own heartland. It'll give us some bearing. Why would you not use the Underway and try and disappear? But they're finally running away. They've finally realised that they want 4,800 for a peace treaty. No, thank you. I'm not paying you money for a peace treaty. Our nations don't even touch one another. Oh, I've just noticed that Karazakarak are actually starting to really take a beating, as are the border princes. Our faith in our friends to the east is unfortunately misplaced. The dwarves are losing to Grom's uprising. The marshes are about to rebel. We've got raiding left, right and centre over there.
High magic. I know my destination. Wrath of the heavens.
How much do you hate us? -9.
We can
Turn off
sort
that.
out
Still
this
-5. And it only gives us 200 gold coins. It's just not worth it. The province is not worth it. Speaking of places that are not worth it, though. If you can give me all of those, that'd be really good. And then I would very much like to tax you again. Because you give a lot of money, actually. You should like me a little bit more in a moment. And so that should be right. Can we do the invocation that makes everyone like us? No, we cannot.
You need me?
Beleg's army grows. And here we are.
Magic in purest form.
Yes, I thought we could.
Fury of the
She loses a whole turn doing it, but there we are. We've landed at Port Reaver. Now, Swampdown is held by our firm friends, the Hunt Marshal's Expedition.
And state your affairs.
Tlashtlan. Where are they? Down there somewhere. I don't have a non-aggression pact with them, do I? It never tells you. It doesn't tell you. Oh, it's a single army in the middle. Alright, go on.
All right.
I don't want to fight the Sentinels of Shati, I'm sorry. Counter-offer. Military alliance. And instead, I'll just pay you money. How does that sound? Oh, not that much, then.
No way.
Come on, Marcus. You and I, we've done such deeds together. Would you throw all of that away in this
Strike
moment of
them
madness?
down. Leave none alive.
They've
their
only just
heads.
started losing, haven't they? Only just started losing troops. So we can't do anything about that just yet. But we need that army to replenish because Eshin are coming in full force. So our hope here now lies with the Lizardmen, to be honest. They are the ones that are going to need to step up Nagorond has succeeded. And the cult of pleasure continues to spread a plague, by the looks of it, throughout the land. They've abandoned Whitefire Tor and sailed to Torelir. Who knows what their plans are? Who knows how the minds of the Druki think? Ah, the dwarves finally found peace. That's good. I don't want war with the south. Particularly because we're quite a few turns in, and we've still really to make our mark on the world, to be honest. Misnar has been besieged. But we got our pub relations boost. Yay. What? Sorry?
Never. No.
Oh, you're the rebels, of course. I thought, why have the undead come all this way just to raid me? That's mad.
I am their end.
Oh, and there's Eshin. Come to support themselves. Right, so it's going to have to be...
Pull back. Torevresni.
Loot and occupy. Oh, Karak 8 Pigs, you've got so much available to you. Can you build that in a turn? Oh, yes you can. Try and do that. Try and do that. That'd be really handy. And then I won't build anything else though, just in cases. Oh, but we can destroy those. Can't we? Oh, we don't want to destroy that one now because we actually make good money from that. We can get rid of that one and we get the walls up.
Prince Eltharion.
Durin grew in prestige and power. Eltharion, you've got plenty of money, but I haven't got the time for you to sit there for 2 turns because I was going to get him on tap into the global recruit pool. Oh, look at the lizard men coming through. They're finally moving in. And the Eshin, as expected, rather than deal with the actual present danger that is my nation attacking and claiming their lands here in the mountains, they're going to try and just walk past me and come for a province that means absolutely bugger all to them. Because, why would you not? That makes perfect sense. Right, now we really need the Skeggy's lands because we are losing money.
I bring Azurians.
I'm not going to fight these simple victories. It's not worth our time. But do loot and occupy. So that you can start replenishing. Your only rank... What did I do with the other points you had? Oh, we've got 2 skill points. Yes, of course. I would say bonded service, to be honest, but our army's full up at the moment. Let's... I do want to go along the bottom line. I really want quartermaster. We need 4 more points in here. I think... Let's pop them both in that one. Get the city happy.
The city is rank with corruption.
Yes, I know. But don't worry about that. We'll deal with that in due course.
Trained by the White Tower.
Get that one in, so it's nice in early doors. Eltharion, have I just taken your go? Yes, we've got to wait and see what the Eshin do. Crooked Fang Fort, I've got to repair you. Oh, you've got walls. Oh, that's nice. Oh, isn't that nice?
My life.
But he's going to replenish in basically a turn, which is good. But we really want to swap some of those archers out for sisters, or indeed mistwalkers. But we've successfully, or rather, depending on how you look at it, we've avoided combat in this much of this episode thus far. But not for much longer for Nagorond to come, and they've bypassed Eotane. They don't care about Eotane. Perhaps in this instance you could consider that AI forethought, given that they're allied to the Cult of Pleasure. They've allowed the cult to deal the heavy lifting, and they've come through to just sort of finish it off. But Eshin come again. And what have you got this time? Poison Wing Globadiers, Gutter Runners again, Rattling Gun. You've got 2 Rattling Guns. Clan Rats, Eshin Triads, loads of Eshin Triads. Death Runners, who I assume are a better version of Gutter Runners. And then the crappy army that made it away when we fought against Queek. Alright. Much depends upon this victory, Havalia, for if you lose this, then again we're going to have another bout of chasing down Eshin as it slowly tries to reclaim our lands. All the while Eltharion takes their own lands from them. But, the reinforcements are a minor force. I'd really like to corner camp to cut down on the use of so many of their units, but I don't think corner camping is the way to go. We're going to use that bit of a hill there, so we're sort of going to corner camp. So let's line up as we would. Oh, we lost a Silvering Guard in the battle prior. So that's what we lost. Silvering Guard, an Eagle, and the Warriors of Trace.
Loyal.
No, don't do that. Let's buy ourselves a bit more room.
We away.
For order.
Those ones are going to be in the second line and extend out a little, and then you're going to be in the line behind. So we are sort of corner camping.
At pace.
For great Eltharion!
Get into positions, but note the enemy will be popping its spear thing. Yep, there it is. Don't shoot at those, though. I'm not really sure why they start to glow orange after a while. The Rangers have arrived. And they've popped another ability, but this time right on.
White Lion.
No, don't shoot yet. Don't. No. Cease.
Can I be praised? Kill them.
Send the White Lions back.
Orders received.
Deal with that. No, they're routing. I won't worry anymore.
Understood. Move. Asur.
Good job, lads. That was dealt with swiftly and efficiently.
Understood. Understood.
By Eltharion.
It will be
The
done.
Rattling Gun teams must be taken down.
For Ulthuan.
Defending order.
I just don't want them all shooting
Duty. Understood.
the... There, you can hit the Rattling Guns over there. You can hit the Poison Wing Globadiers, and if you can target whatever you like now, to be honest.
It will be done. For Ulthuan. We will
Come out of defence. The few Silvering Guard we have remaining can fight, and fight well.
I summon the wind!
Right, they're running away.
Sinner.
Without fail.
Without fail.
Spearmen.
Spearman, hold your line.
Flow through me! Magic's unleashed!
I'll get those. She did a thing. Boost our army.
Oh, my power!
Go on, hit them. They're right there. They're right there.
True magic!
Kill them. Attack. Ancestors.
They can hide very well, can't they?
True magic!
So this time she's doing a bit better.
Observe my radiance!
Dropping the gutter running slingers. The warriors on the edge are holding quite nicely at the moment.
Archers. You're in there.
You guys, clan rats, those try and target the units coming in now.
Following orders.
If you can. And then can you give us another volley on these? Please tell me that you are hitting them with that spell.
Unleashed!
Why are you running in closer to hit them? Just cast it.
I summon the wind!
I'll have to do.
Witness true magic!
Understood.
The Rattling Gun came back, unsurprisingly. As did that one over there.
Archers.
Hit those Skaven Slave Singers. Sentinels. Change target, hit that one. I know you can reach it. Although if you are fighting, please continue to fight.
Without fail.
Don't let me take you out of the action.
Archers.
Understood.
Warriors of Trace need a hand.
As you say. Lacoy.
Orders received.
Turn on those.
Master of sorcery!
Can you give us another one? Ah, see that time? That was good. That was good. Well done. Well done. Hit them with another one of these. Where's the enemy leaders? Oh, there's one there. I'm not too worried about him.
Draw back.
Behold my power!
Oh, there he is. The
At once.
Grey Plague, whatever he's called.
Asa attack.
Hit those right in front of you. Hit those that are right in front of you. You guys are firing over the top to change your target.
Orders received.
Storm Vermin Halberdiers over there, but not very many. The enemy troop count is less than ours, and we're elves. But of course, the bulk of that is archers. More Eshin triads.
Shall be done.
It will be done.
Archers.
Just keep firing in.
Orders received.
It will be done.
Hit those, hit those, hit those, hit those.
Serve the king.
Kill them.
Can you do it from over there?
Observe my radiance.
Just moving in. I really need to get you a mount. Whenever you level up next, remind me to get you a mount. 'Cause you need one. Yeah, sort of all right.
Without fail.
The enemy is really wavering.
Spearmen, make Oath One proud. For the king.
They are so out of leadership though that they won't stay for long.
Without fail.
Right, the bulk of the enemy is broken. It is really now just the leaders left.
Loyal. We will obey.
Spellcaster supreme.
Oh, he's lost a lot of his... Hit him from point blank range. Go on, you can do it.
Unleash.
I have faith in you.
We will obey.
As you say.
Every ranged unit that still has something to do.
Usher. Forward.
Those without arrows, they pull away.
Asser Archmage. Poeth
Go on, someone capture him so we can kill him and get the final warden supplies. Oh, he just made it out. Oh. End it. A successful victory. Hopefully we didn't lose anyone. Those rangers are looking a little low. Another Silvering Guard. One of the sentinels is definitely dead. She's going to need to replenish. She's going to need to train more forces before we can really use her properly. But at least she can probably get into Moorkheim before that time is up. We'll have to wait and see.
They can serve the tower.
We lost the sentinels. We lost Silverin. It's the other way round. Oh, that's it though. Everything else will come back.
We'll spare Assur.
And Eshin really are coming from her. But I'm not the threat! Eltharion has just taken one of your towns, you stupid ratmen. Attack him! Stop attacking me. It doesn't help at all that the dwarves have made basically peace and then best buds with their hated and sworn enemies. Particularly grievance. A particular grievance is raised because, of course, having read now how the end times goes down, Thorgrim is killed by Snickage.
Yet further, great lord.
He's literally allied with the nation that will end up killing him. Ostland has been destroyed. Western Badlands again is about to rebel. Their province, of course, they love themselves because they are the AI.
Master
The AI
of
never does
Fire.
anything wrong.
I'll... Destiny lies there. High Mage.
She's never going to get there in time. She's going to be attacked. I can put you eventually on a moon dragon. At the moment, I could give you a horse or an Ithalmar chariot. You get the dragon at 16, you're 14, and you get the dragon at 22, sorry, and the eagle at 16. We could dedicate you now. But I'm not sure there's anything really there that... again, we go through the list, and again, nothing really that stands out. It's that Lothan Sea Guard. That's not too bad. That's the port one again. There isn't one that just gives a booster. Oh, there it is. Archers and whatnot. On casualty replenishment rate and upkeep. Yeah, let's dedicate you to Ishar then. Can you get renowned and feared yet? You've already got it, so we'll dedicate you to that. Gives us a bit more money. Get yourself in there too, sweet, before the Strigos come, because they will probably wipe you out. Actually, now I think about it.
Magic.
They finally besiege Carrick 8 Peaks,
Prince Eltharion.
but Prince Eltharion is ready.
Failure. Follow the vow.
First of his casualties goes.
Obey the vow.
And then who have we here? Siebrich.
We must
With another army of trash.
seek
Down
out
they go.
enemies.
And then in a turn we'll make it to Drinkorak-Kaz, or whatever it's called, and we'll take that too. We're under siege here, aren't we? No, we're not. It's interesting. We can't get tier 4 yet because we're not up at tier 4 yet. None of these buildings provide any other bonus other than... We're going to lose the town. I mean, we've only got the garrison of the town, which is admittedly a nice garrison, but it isn't going to give us anything. Doesn't that building give us a garrison, actually? No, it's only an absolute recruitment. None of these give a garrison until you get to the top, do they? That gives you a mage. And even that one doesn't give you a garrison. And that just gives you the Knights of Torgaval.
The winds were with us.
Oh, Eshin's Folly can upgrade there. Oh, and I'm checking up to see. Have we got enough money? We've got plenty of money. We've got more money than sense. We'll continue to get money. But how does our army fare back at home?
Can I offer?
Oh, it is recruited, and we've got 1,300. That's because she's just lost troops, but she needs the troops more than you do. Or not? Well, possibly not really, actually. But I can't get very many troops before you're just out. Before you just cost way too much. We'll take another silver and guard, and take 2 sisters. Outside of that, oh, you could take a couple of eagle bolts, bolt throwers, and take a dragon, and that will send us into the red. But so be it.
High Elven
Do we take Skeggy and the Ziggurat and come back for Heshwatl, or knowing that that's the main location?
Scholar Supreme.
We can walk really far. I think we should.
Fury of
So
the winds.
just burn through all of that carnage and
They
hatred.
cannot-
Quickly conquer that.
Coin is
Loot and occupy, 16%
pure
replenishment.
magic.
And I should have got looter. Should have given us more money. Secret of Dawn can replenish. Oh, cool! It gets a unique building. Untainted plus 10. That's fantastic. Yeah, let's get that up. So that's all you're going to have then, a watchtower and that. Because this is the region we really want. I'm not all that bothered about Port Reaver, and I'd love to hand it over to Marcus, but I can't. So we're stuck with it. Evershale upgrading. That's only losing a point a turn now, and that's coming up, so that's nice. And they're going to train in 4 turns. We will lose Kothic in 4 turns, but hopefully Eotain's able to kick up some sort of fight in that time. Western Badlands is again about to rebel. That's far out of our concern now.
My life
Ah,
for Tor Ifres.
Turin can upgrade again. Get another blade shield. He's turning into a mighty, mighty man. And then we will take Dringorakas. We don't need to colonise it. It is owned by the Skaven, I assure you of that. And then I'm not too concerned then about Karakazgal or Spite Peak. I'm hoping the Lizardmen will move in on it with the large armies they've got just standing around. I wonder if they keep their armies until their upkeep is high. Or not upkeep, sorry, until their happiness is better. I wonder if that's what they do that for. Because Karakazgal is the capital. We could have nipped in and taken that. And we would have gotten a proper capital. But it's right, we'll take that. And then we can finally push up here and try and stop the Skaven coming through. But as we have seen, and as is being shown up here, the Orcs are doing very well because the Undead have run riot. Ostland has fallen, Kislev still holds, but the Undead hold most, if not all, of the Empire. Musalon have left me alone and are just sort of faffing around over there, but war comes to us all. I'm hoping that our exploits over here and removing the Skeggy and then hitting the cult in the back will really help Eotain strengthen as we start dealing damage to the cult. The cult surely can't be much more further north than the bleak Hold Fortress. But the problem, of course, that we have now is Chaos Taint. This place has an 81% corruption level. That's just insane. But for now, I'm going to end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have. This is episode 16. I don't know how many episodes I'm actually going to record. I'm just going to keep playing, keep recording as long as I'm enjoying playing, to be honest. And I'll just pop them up on channels in 4s. So this is the last of this batch of 4. And then we'll move on to the next one. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Neden Penamad Melunin. And farewell.